endlessly searching for an original sound.
Alright, so what do we have to do? Do we have any more connections we can make? Let's see. We don't have anything yet. Let's see, what is our progress? Let's get our progress and see if that tells us where we need to go. Oh, good! Look what came back! I miss them so much. Let's continue with where I left off in the investigation. Up, up. Alright, let's start from the beginning and see where we left off originally. So we're seeing... So they try to do it like the comic book now. That's interesting. Let's look at our Blacksad. We haven't actually looked since the original. Wow! How did we get clump? Well, I mean, that's good. We're swift. We're not very talkative. Well, no, we are talkative. I want to do a complete silent run. We're romantic. They're about middle for upright and pragmatic. Hard-boiled. Profitable cases. We're going a little higher with that. Don't think we have any... I'm not sure where we're supposed to go next. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. That was by accident. I don't think we have anything we can connect right now. We need to find another spot. You know about the pin? Oh, we're not going that way. Can we come back? Can we come back? Yes. Well, I mean, we are a hard-boiled detective, so probably. I don't think we have any more questions for her, but let's see.
Hi, Mr. Blacksad.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I really can't remember anything. I'm sorry.
So we got everything we could from her.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
I kind of expected his voice to be a little deeper and gravelier, but that's just me. Kind of like a Sam Spade style, but it's not terrible with what it is. So let's, I guess, head back to the, there's not much else we can really question. Oh, there's our journal, which is what I wanted to do. We can see the characters that we have met so far. So there must be something we can connect. I'm thinking her and Joe had a thing going. Mary and Joe definitely had a thing going. At least that's how it seems. Yes, I want to go this way. Thank you. Yeah, I know, I kind of agree. It would have been nice to have a slightly deeper, huskier voice, but I can kind of forgive it because it's an indie game. I mean, you work with what you can work with. Oh. I keep hitting that by mistake. That's my bad. Let's see. Do we have any connections that we can make? Let's take one more look. That's why I hate taking a break from these kind of games. So she calls him Joe. Where's the painting? Really? Alright. Let's see. His wife doesn't open it. Wait a minute. No, come on. Wait. You've used her handwriting in the note cards? Probably none of this. We probably don't have enough evidence yet. But let's see. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go back and see what else we can learn. Should have gotten the actor of Sam from Sam and Max. That would have worked really well. I give you that.
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
I have sex for that thing. As one of my friends, I've actually seen one of these in, like, this type of car in person. There's someone that drives around with one. I've taken pictures and showed in the Discord.
He opened it during the war? That's odd.
Wouldn't he have been fighting during the war? Someone might want to go see and give us a hint on what to do next. Do you have any more to ask you?
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
We're pals. I won't do a thing. But please, tell me the truth.
Okay, I guess I should have said something. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job. And it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept, shady offers.
I've done things like that, and worse, but I'm not proud of them. This very morning, for example.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
Fair enough. He's paying you with dirty money.
O'Leary pays you with dirty money, and you're part of a criminal organization. There's no two ways about it. But that's not what bothers me.
You're covering up O'Leary's role in John Den's death. I think you played a role in John Den's death.
I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
Did this happen often?
Not in the last few years. Apparently, Bobby wanted to do something that horrified Joe. So Joe threatened to call off the fight against Stone and kick him out of the gym for good. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
Fair enough. We all make mistakes.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
So yeah, old friends, so I'm gonna be a bit nicer. But now we know about that. So we'll have to go find Bobby Yale and talk to him. Which I believe we're trying to find him anyway. I know I could have asked him what they were saying, but knowing him, he probably wouldn't have heard them. But now we know that this used to happen often, which means there's something that's being hid. Let's see what the girl knows. Oh, hey, look, we fixed this area. Now it's not in black and white anymore. Okay.
What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Who the heck could be...
Now,
Oh, the
who's
weasel!
that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly.
Oh, I almost...
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Huh? Huh?
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
The real question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Is that so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Oh, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness. And stuff like that. End of story.
He's a little simple.
Everyone knows the gym had some serious money issues. Maybe he just got tired of fighting. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, the bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Wallace. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
He might know why Dunn killed himself, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons?
Keep Weekly entertained. Get real information on Cassidy.
Weekly was right. Cassidy could have known why Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion?
I'm gonna go with a subtle suggestion.
Yeah, you might be right about Cassidy. But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem is, I already got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky man, John Blacksad.
I don't follow.
You just found the thorough detective you need.
Oh, of course. What a great idea. How did I not think of you?
Hey, don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
I'll convince Sonia. I'll tell Sonia you were spying on her.
You know, there's a third option. What if I tell Sonia to sue you for spying on her?
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you win.
By the way, I never told you what happened to Colbert, did I?
No. What happened?
The Rhino came to my office. Let's not kill the suspense just yet.
Well, I might have to hold off on that information until you tell me something about Cassidy. You're gonna love it.
Oh, I'm so mean to little weasel, aren't I?
So, was there really someone on the roof?
He ran away, just a friend of mine. Let's be honest.
There was, but it was just a friend of mine.
Oh, so now your friends are spying on me.
Look, I had nothing to do with it. I even got him to stop.
Sure you did.
Don't be honest to her.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Alright. But we still have more we can investigate, it looks like.
Nice and steady heartbeat. Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup. Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
So we have nothing else here. Can we look at... Will we now actually look at that?
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
The date of birth thing's a little weird. Still haven't figured out the combination to get in there. Let's see. So yeah, I might do a second run of this eventually. But it's a fun little game to just try and play. I don't think I have anything else to talk to you about, do I?
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Huh. It's got a little bit of a load time issue.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
Well, I can't seem to, is there anything new in the racial issue?
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Alright, so we have to go, we should find him to question him. There's not much else we have here at the gym. Cassidy's being checked over by the Weasel. Weekly. We tried the door with his kids' ages on it. Okay. Come back. Come back. There we go. Wish there was a run button. That would actually be very helpful. Nope. Oh. Do we have anything we can connect? Do we have any new info? You wanted to call off the fight. Question is why? Still haven't figured that out. So there's still something we're missing. Ah, you want to talk? No? Okay. So, I've still not figured out where we're supposed to go. This part's a little bit wonky. There we go. It's really weird. The having to change to a different screen thing is a little bit wonky. So we've checked in the garbage. We've talked to the goat, which I guess we can go back and talk to him again. Now we know nobody else called him Joey except his wife. So let's go ask her why she was calling him Joey. Now there is a couple performance issues with this game that I kind of hope gets buffered out with an update or two. But again, indie game, so not going to be that complainative about it. Again, I still think they were having an affair.
Hi, Mr. Blacksad.
She also was the only one that seemed to be reacting to it.
Okay, I think that's it. If I need anything else,
So
I'll
nothing
let you
from
know.
her either.
We'll miss you at Sam Steiner. Bye-bye.
So where else are we supposed to go is the question. We're missing something of evidence. No, wrong button. That button. But I can't quite figure out what it is that we still need to check. It feels like we need to go to a new area, but we don't get that choice. Come back. Come on. Load back. Load back. Let's go talk to the goat one more time, because we know at least, we know one of them was the monkey. So he came in. We know Joe was already there, and we know Yale showed up, and they had an argument. So the question is, did Yale? Wait a minute. Okay, so you know Yale threw out the chest expander. Do you think he killed him with the chest expander? As dumb as that sounds. Because he could have killed him with that, wrapped it around his neck, and then hung him to make it seem like the hanging killed him. What do you guys think? If anyone does want to look it up and kind of give us a hint on where to go. But I'm going to go talk to the goat one more time. See if he has any new info. Load up. Thank you. Because she's just not going to talk to us. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Accidentally killed him with the chest thing because it's got the rope on it. Well, the springs. So he could have used that. He could have gotten angry and used that on him. My big question right now is, why were they fighting? What did he do that apparently he did in the past that was bad enough to call off the fight? Maybe he owes the bookie too much money, which would have put the gym in trouble, maybe? See if he's got anything else.
Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. Wait, yeah. Well, no. Now that I think of it, no. Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
Like you don't really need it. Good Lord, man.
I don't think that's a good idea. You've got one nasty cough.
Oh, come on. You know, cigarettes have lots of very healthy properties. Oh, come on. It's just a smoke, lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
You're right.
Here you go, man.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame?
Are you really gonna pull that?
It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill, too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another. The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs.
Wait, what? Go back to the last
Do you
two?
know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You help them cut my legs. They declare war. Every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer. And that's how we finance their wars. So the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did, my loyal disciple. At the Million-Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the Great?
Hey, what's your name? You never told me...
Oh, he's gone. Steal the cigarette back. Okay. Let's look at this stuff again. Can I interact with anything? No. Doesn't look like I can. He's got the thingamajig there. Just can't interact with it. Is there any... Wait.
I might just be the last person in New York without a TV.
I should buy one.
If I had only taken that rhino's money.
Yeah, well. No TV for Blacksad. I don't know. When did they start giving hookers and drugs in the military? No wonder so many people are signing up. Well, it doesn't let me interact even though we see the thingamajig. Let's wake up the goat. No, he ain't waking up. He's going to be our new friend. What do you guys think his name is? No, I keep wanting to change the camera behind him because I'm used to that in these games. I wonder if the monkey can get us any info on him. William the goat? I wonder if I messed up and I shouldn't have given him the cigarette. Is there anything else I can talk to you about? No. I question him till the cats come home. There's gotta be something here I'm missing. Smarter than, by the way, to change that so nothing happens. William the goat. I'd actually laugh if he gets a name like that. I want him to have a fancy name. I kind of do now. Did we look at that one? Or is that our buddies? Oh no, I don't think we looked at Bobby Yells, did we? No, yeah, we did. Yeah, no, we did. We did. So we got all the info from here. The only thing we can really get now is trying to either wake that guy up or getting her to talk. So I don't think... Can we go back to our office is my question. Can we? Let's try talking to her one more time. If not, I'll see if we can go back to our office. Because we could probably get more done there. William Gruff the goat. God, I hope they have that kind of sense of humor.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Nope, we have completely tapped her out. There's no way this will work.
Damn.
What random combination did you try? So we have to figure out how to get to that combination. He won't not look at that, no matter what. There's something around here. Right there is something. But nothing I can use. Let's go up to the roof. Do you have to go back to the office, to your office, or maybe... That's what I'm thinking. I haven't figured out how we can go back to our office because it only gave us one choice in that. So I'm going to look on the roof and then see. This is kind of the pain in the butt of old school style games like this, is... It is sometimes just wander around until you figure it out. Wait, what? Oh, well, there you go. Well, at least we get collectibles. Oh, the controls are just fabulous for this. Trying to see if somebody might have come up onto the roof after killing him, because I am sure as heck gonna say that he was killed. I think we can all infer that, yeah, he was killed. Wait. Give me a prompt. Can I get that prompt again? How did I get that prompt the first time? I know you gave me a prompt from this. So there's a prompt to do over there. Can't tell me there's not going to be anything on this rooftop. This is a mystery game when it isn't suicide murder. Well, look what we found here. Doesn't that look weird, guys? Can't investigate it more? So it was obvious somebody was definitely up here having a romantic evening. Which leads credence to what I thought. White Rose. Yeah, so, yeah, no, it was definitely that he was up here. We can do private team matches with Demon Crazy. Yeah, you're really liking that, aren't you, Spaghetti? Trying to get that. There was a prompt that showed up really, really quickly. Get it to show back up. There it is. Dang it, it was just for a card. Is that a clue? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if it counts as one. No. That didn't count as a clue? Are you joking? That's a major clue right there. How did that not count as a clue? Oh. Come on, I don't care about the collectibles. Feels like there's something else I'm supposed to see here. Oh, there we go. No, ah. No? This is just background? That's really weird. It was a player? Oh, you're in the Discord? Okay.
I don't even want to imagine Weekly falling from up here.
Would have been dead. Would have had one less weasel to deal with. You went to their Discord. So, I'm at a bit of a loss on what we do next. Maybe we go back and look again?
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
What am I not seeing here in the... Because that was very obvious.
I don't know why.
That was
Something
something we should have
up.
seen as a clue. So either... I don't know if that's maybe glitching out, because that seems like it should have been. Do it. You won't do it. I've got to get ready to go walk the dogs before tonight's stream, so, or tonight's thing, so. I saw that. Is anyone able to look and see and get me a hint on what we do next? Because I'm not sure what I'm missing. She will not talk to us.
Did you find anything interesting in those
No.
papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
See, if we could look at this, that would have... If we could actually look at this, this would help a ton. But we may have to do this next week, guys. Which makes me sad, because I'm really enjoying this. But I gotta go walk the dogs, like I
Dunn
said.
kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
We have to figure out how to get the questioning, because I think he changed the birth date to the girl from the,
Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
So he vanished. But I have a feeling it's the girl from the, diner. But I don't know how to get her to ask how to ask the next question, so I'll probably have to do some research on that. Wait, what is that?
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know, I...
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Of course.
And I think we found the connection. Yep, we've got it. We've got the connection we were looking for. I thought that was just in the background. Got it.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to go walk the dogs. I will be back in a bit to go ahead and see what happens next. So I'm going to leave the music on from this game, and I'm going to put the be right back message on. So I'll be right back, and then we'll do a little bit more of this.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
So he had probably just asked her to marry him? Got it. We did it, guys. We did it. We're good detectives. Booked insurance policy. Last will and testament of Joseph Dunn.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks. You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and, the thing is, well, he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
All right. Screw you.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
I don't think we want to tell her. Should we tell her who had the ring?
Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
So there's still nothing.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh! Oh. Oh, no! Oh, no! Why did I listen to Devil? Oh, everyone, just... Oh, we just fucked up. Everyone can blame Devil this one. Everyone in the chat room blame Devil.
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner. A few bucks. Just petty cash.
We might want to go warn her. We literally might want to go warn her. You fucked up our investigation.
Thanks. That's it for now.
Everyone, whatever happens between those two, we can all blame Devil. So let's go warn Mary to run like a bitch, because she's gonna need to. Due to sudden and unexpected death of Joseph Dunn, a private service with family and friends will be held at the... Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't think you helped the investigation. I think things are about to go really, really bad. I think things are about to go amazingly bad. Get out of my way. Things are about to go amazingly bad, guys. Why does this keep happening? Just let me go to the place. It's gonna be a literal cat fight. Yay, it really is. It's about to get really ugly. So my question is, if the people of this world are, you know, cats and other animals, what does that make cows?
I know you're hiding something.
What?
Happy birthday. I just found out it was a week ago.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sure you received wonderful presents. For example, your date of birth used as the combination for Dunn's safe.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
right, so, we did a good job. We did an awfully good job. An awfully good job.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with... well... weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Did he help you clean?
No, poor Joey. I would never have allowed that. He did more than enough, would even clean on my days off. Paperwork. He just hated it. But that was just him. Instead of putting off the things he couldn't stand, he did them as soon as possible. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Which is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much, Mr. Blacksad. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone. Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him?
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Maybe you should cover your neck.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
But
Oh, so she was seeing Yale on the side, wasn't she? It was wine. You're right. And she really got quick about the Yale thing. Who do you think she saw after it's done? I wonder, guys. Yeah. Kind of seems a little odd, don't you think? Just a little odd. Anybody else? I purposely did the line of questioning so she wouldn't get blamed. You didn't mess up. She's gonna get killed. You think she seduced him, then saw Yale on the side? You think that's how it's going? Again, we could be wrong. We're still early in this. He's still asleep. Can't take anything from there. We'll leave him sleep. Let's go back in. I do like the big over the coat and everything like that. It's just solely weirdly drawn. So, you know about that?
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although... when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
Plot thickens.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
So that was when he asked her to marry him. Or he asked her to marry him. Yeah, whatever. So they were celebrating with the wine. Because it doesn't seem like they were married very long, I don't think. Now I'm curious. Maybe we could be wrong about her? She liked Joe for his heart, but liked Yale for his body. That's what you were thinking? Oh, hey, kitty kitty. You want you want to tell us how you're
Did
gonna
you find
kill
anything
your
interesting
stepmom?
in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Okay, so we can't get anything else out of her. We don't have any investigational things. We did learn more, though. Mary's got a cold, so we have to see who gave him the cold. They did say wine for special occasions. So the question is, what else can we get from around here? I think we've got everything we can get from here. I wonder if we can go back to our office. I do want to get ready to call it soon, because I do, like I said, I will be going on Mad Mike. Mike, if you're in here, put up a link to your YouTube channel so that people can get it. I know you're hiding in here, Mike. Or did you fuck off already?
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
No, I want the red one. Your Cadillac, I want that. So now we need to figure out what we need to do next. Wait. Just came back, wanted to do a quick stream. Well, why didn't you tell me? Was it anything good? So, we now know some things. Maybe we can go back to the diner and ask her boss, because she sure as heck don't want her boss to know about them. Isn't that a little weird? Alright, this is the only thing that's really bugged out that annoys me about this game. Star Wars? Oh. Did you ask him what he thinks about the Force being female? Oh! Mike, when are we doing the thing that has to do with the Trump movie and the Littlest Reich? What day is that we're doing that with WEP? We have enough to kind of come to another conclusion, but it doesn't seem like he's ready.
Damn.
And she took her address. Shoot. Oh, we screwed our investigation because she took the address out, and we need that. Shoot. We can't get that address. We need to find out where she lives. Tomorrow at 9 on your channel. Okay. Maybe I'll move my Saturday stream to Sunday then. Because I definitely don't want to miss that. So is everyone still good for doing it tonight at 11:30? Or do you want to start at 11? It's up to you, because I can end it now and we can get ready for 11. I don't know why I'm okay with starting tonight's thing, because tonight's thing may be worse than tomorrow night's. So we did screw our investigation, because now we can't get her address. So once again, everyone, thank you, Devil. You need to talk to Chan and Bash. Okay. Well, go ahead and put a link to your channel here on the Twitch, or give it to ask one of the mods to grab it from you. If you can put it in the Discord so that everyone can jump in there when it's time. Let's go see if we can look at the thing, because then we have to notice that it's been ripped out by her. Which was us screwing up big time. Yep. Now we can't even access that. Are we stagnated?
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
See if we might have her address in here. Nope. Shoot. Oh, there goes that one. I guess we can see if there's a phone and try calling weekly. See if we can ask him if he knows anything about them. I'm gonna try talking to him once more. Nope. So we might have hit the end of it for tonight, because I am not too sure where to go from here. I mean, I know where I should go, but it doesn't seem like the game wants to let me. Can I make a call? Can I get your help?
Smirnoff.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad. Is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself. End of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Finally! Looks like we did just need to make a phone call. It's the small details. Okay.
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music. And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
You look pretty tired yourself.
Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to.
I know that voice.
The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Case file, medical team B3. Deceased Joseph Richard Dunn. Male, widower. Not anymore. Lynx, dark brown. He was only 47? External findings. Violent asphyxiation caused by the rope around the neck. The neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around them. I told you. Caused by said rope. I bet you it didn't. Swollen and slightly scraped knuckles on the subject's right hand caused by recent trauma. So he was fighting someone. Maybe fighting back.
Interesting.
He had 4 marks. I knew it. It's from the thingamajig. Internal findings. No internal autopsy was performed since external evidence seemed sufficiently conclusive. That's just weird. Cause of death. Yeah, no, I still think there's something missing here.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
That's a good idea.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Sure, you can trust me. I give you my word.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
We'll just find the info
Friend,
and hand it over to the
You
cop.
can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Now I think we can finally make the deduction. No, I didn't mean to do that one twice. Shoot. Is there a certain order I have to do it in? So I had it right. The first 2 are correct. It's the last one I've got to figure out. Okay. Yep, you're right. See, they are really picky on how you pick this. Nope. So I definitely know those and this is connected. I don't think there's a third one connected to this one. I think that's just a red herring. Let's see what happens if we don't pick something. No, okay. Nope. So we have at least two of them in a proper order. Is weight? No, we tried that already. Unless you're saying go... There you go. You got it. Dunn wasn't tall enough to hang himself from that noose. You're right.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
No, you redeemed yourself. Wait. I wonder. Nope, okay.
Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Yo was strangled with, Bobby, Dunn was, yeah, we're doing it. Let's see. Yo wanted to call up the fight.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Will that work?
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck.
Seems too coincidental.
It all leads to him.
Which seems too coincidental. Which seems too coincidental.
In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, And you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Yeah, but at the same time, it seems too coincidental.
Sonia's
There's
indifference
something else.
never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Think I get much of a choice in this? You know what? Sure, I still got the
Of
book and
course.
stuff.
You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Aw, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
For now, I'll go with him. Shoot him in the dick. No, that'll be for later. We'll do another run of this, trust me. I just want to see what happens if we play ball right now with the bookie. So I don't think it'll be too good.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help you need? I'm in. I always work solo.
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective. And I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
No deal.
I think I'll have to pass this time.
Why? What? Do my own ways scare you? Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone.
Bull!
So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
I can't say, really.
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me,
It's none of your business. I'm no commie. I am not picking B, you
I'm
people
not
would
either.
disown me.
Ah, well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Gambling is illegal. Gambling's also immoral. Doesn't justify what you do.
Okay, but that doesn't justify what you do for a living.
Oh boy. Did you hear anything I just said? Anyway, when the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation.
Hong Kong?
Civil disobedience.
That too.
So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
That's some backwards logic.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh no. It might have been organized crime, but not anymore. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding, not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
Is that why you...
beating your thugs gave me was really helpful.
I was gonna say.
Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
You're
It
going
was
down.
just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Alright. We're gonna have to work with him right now, so he may have more info on you. I can see why he wouldn't want the fight to be stopped. I can actually see that if he's a bookie. So I can give him
Neil's
some points on
apartment?
that.
I told you I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
Look, I'm protecting the Rhino. He saved our butt. Remember, Rhino did help us. We deserve to give it back to him. Besides, we still have that picture of him and the girl, so if he did want to get more payback on us, we can give his wife a call. But with that, guys, I'm going to end the stream. We'll be doing some more Blacksad soon. I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. And if you guys haven't checked out the comic, then what the fuck is wrong with you? Go check it out. And I'll see you guys in a little while in Mad Mike's stream, where we'll be looking at the Emoji Movie and mocking it. Thank you all once again for joining me. See you guys tomorrow or Sunday. I have a puppy that wants my attention. Bye!
Thank you.